version of Senator Shehu Buba Umar Maths Excel. You know, if you are following us right from the beginning of this class, you know that we are solving questions from WAEC and NECO, especially the 2024 WAEC/NECO questions. We are now solving question 3 of the previous WAEC of 2024. This is the question that NECO asked under plane shapes. They manipulate it to ask all this question, and the question comes from a plane shape. And the plane shape they formulated here, they use a circle as a point of reference, as a plane of reference. They use circle as the shapes of reference here. The question says that a circular floor of a building is to be tiled with a ceramic tiles, each of side 40 cm by 40 cm. If the perimeter of the floor is 66 meters, calculate correct the nearest whole number, the number of tiles required to completely tile the floor. Take pi to be 22 all over 7. As an SS3 or SS2 student who is ready for WAEC and NECO knows that when we say pi in mathematics, you don't need to ask, or if you ask, Senator Shehu Umar online class is still ready to ask you to answer the question for you. No any question was considered to be silly, and no any question was considered to be underrated. We don't assume that you know. We are ready to teach you what you don't know, or what you know, what you're supposed to know and you don't know. If you ask, so we don't consider it to be silly. We don't say that you're supposed to have known this earlier. We will explain it for you in detail because this is how we were told to do. No question was silly. For any question we solve it to you. Pi is 22 over 7. And this question will tell you why this data pi was introduced in this question. Now, the solution comes this way. We take the data because we have some data here in the question, like parameters. We have the parameters, which is circumference. As far as circular shape is concerned, the parameters stand for circumference of the circle. That is the side of that is the premises of the circle, the premises of the circle, right from the edge of the circle to the center of the circle, from the forward of the circle to the center of the circle is the perimeter of the circle, and also you can compute the area of the circle. Perimeter was given to be 66 meters, and the tiles, that is the area of the tile, is 40 centimeter by 40 centimeter. If you look at it, the perimeter happened to be a meter, and the shape of the side of the tiles was given to us in centimeter. We are left with no option rather than to either convert from meter to centimeter or convert from centimeter to meter. Preferably in this class, we choose to convert from centimeter to meter. And converting from centimeter to meter, we use the knowledge of 100 centimeter equals to 1 meter. Therefore, 40 centimeter will be 40 centimeter divided by 100, which is 0.4 meter. By 40 centimeter divided by 100, which is 0.4 meter. And our pi was given to us to be 22 over 7. Circumference C is equals to 2 pi r. Means perimeter is equals to 2 pi r. In place of C, which is the parameters now, instead of C, we are given C to be 66 meter. We now put 66 meter here. Equals to 2. This 2 comes down. Our pi was given to us to be 22.7. 22.7 here. We now put 22.7 here in place of r. In place of pi times our r, which is unknown. We now comes down to say 66 comes down. Equality comes down. 2 times 2 is 44. 44 times r is 44r all over 7. 44r over what? 7. Means 66 equals to 44r all over 7. Equal to, we now said we have fraction here. We try clearing the fraction by multiplying both sides by the denominator we have here. And the denominator is 7 and the LCM is 7. Okay, multiply both sides by 7, 66, 66. We have put 66 here, then we now say 66 times 7 equals to 44r is the right hand side. Now 44r all over 7 again times what? 7. Here, this 7 cross this 7. Here we are left with 66 times 7, which is 462, equal to 44r. Nothing to multiply here is the same as 44r times 1, which is 44r. Our value of interest is r. We have no interest in 44. That means the 44 is coefficient of r here. We now divide both sides by the coefficient of r, which is 44. Okay, you now say divide both sides by 44. 44 cross 44 here. From the right hand side, we are left with r. Therefore, 462 divided by 44 gives us 10.5, means our radius is 10.5. Therefore, since we have obtained the value for radius, we are to compute the area, to know the area, that is the premises of the building, which happen to be a circle. And the area of a circle is denoted by the formula pi r squared, where pi is 22/7 and our r was calculated to be 10.5, but square of r. 22/7 times 10.5, which is our r, but square. If you press 10.5 times 10.5, it will give us 110.25 times this 22/7. Therefore, 22 times 110.25 gives us 2425.5 all over 7. You divide this number by this 7 will give us 346.5. This is the area for the circle. Area for the what? Area of the circular building, circular floor. Therefore, we now compute the area of the tile. The area of the tile is 0.4 times 0.4 because it is a square-shaped tile. And the formula for calculating the area of a square is L squared. Therefore, L1 times L1 is equal to 0.16. Therefore, now you have now obtained the area of the circular building to be 346, or the area of the circular floor to be 346.5. And you have at the same time compute the area of the tiles to be 0.16. Even without saying, you have a circular floor that is up to that of capacity 346.5, and you want to tile it with a tiles of capacity 0.16. Therefore, that means each single tile will occupy 0.16 space. Another tile occupy 0.16 space. Therefore, even without saying, you know that you are trying to divide the capacity of the floor to the capacity of the tile. And the capacity of the floor is 346.5. Therefore, it will be 346.5 divided by the capacity of the tile, which is 0.16. Use your calculator to divide this by this. It gives you 2,166. 2,166. This is the number of tiles that will be used to tile this circular floor of parameters 66 meters, and when pi is being taken to be 22/7. This is the end of the English version of question 3 of WAEC 2025. Our target is we introduce this class to achieve a specific aims. One of the aims is that no question was considered to be silly here. Whatever question you have, forward it to either our Facebook channel, YouTube channel, or preferably the WhatsApp channel. Forward it, we will solve it one-on-one and get the video solution to you. So I will forward the video solution to you direct. If you have any problem, forward it again, we solve it and give you the solution. Our aim is to make sure that we impact a joy, we impact happiness into anybody that is following this class, so that by impacting such happiness to you, if we give issue good to you, you know that that person is also targeting good in return. We are issuing this good to you to make sure that you experience a joy and happiness from this class, which Senator Sheikh Umar is sponsoring, which was sponsored by Senator Sheikh Umar, so that you should also think of how to impact that joy and happiness to me and to the entire Senator Sheikh Umar Online Academy and to the Senator himself, which comes up with this class, because I'm not the one sponsoring the class. My own is just to tutor the class. Therefore, our aim is we impact the knowledge to you, we impact joy and happiness by God's grace to you, so that you should also think of how to give us back in return, as honors is given to honors too. We honors you, Senator Sheikh Umar honors you, try to honor him back, especially 2027. Thank you.